Welcome to PTI BetterGradesFast.com. This is the multimedia tutorials, and today we're looking at the short story. And we looked at the 6 elements that a short story must have. We focused on the first one, plot. Now we're up to number 2, character. A character in a short story simply refers to the people in the story. In a short story, you may have the main people, main characters, or minor people. People who don't really do much in a short story. In a short story, we tend to have few characters simply because it's a short story. It's not a long story or novel. Pretty short. The main character is often referred to as the protagonist. In our short story, Hansel and Gretel, we have 2 main protagonists, Hansel and Gretel. The other characters in the story, minor character, is the mother, and the witch may be between a main and minor, probably a main character. There's 4 characters in that story, Hansel and Gretel. The main thing about a character is that a character should be believable. That's very important. Believable. When you read about characters, you should say, yep, that's how I may behave, or I wouldn't behave like that in a story. So, it's important that when you create a character, your character thinks in a believable way, speaks in a believable way, and behaves in a believable way. So, I've created a character here called Old Man Ivan. And listen to what's happening here. Ivan stood behind the bushes, waiting for the children to enter his yard. These little pests would always steal his mangoes, but today he would make sure they learn a lesson that they would not forget. He heard the sound of 2 little voices. "Oh, look at that big one up there," one said. "Yeah, let's climb up," replied the other. Ivan sprang out of the bushes with his walking stick held high over his head. "Aha, you little buggers, I catch you today. Here's licks for you." Now, does Ivan seem believable? Yeah, he's the old man who lives down the road, who doesn't like people stealing his mangoes. He behaves very aggressive to protect his yard, and he is a character that is believable. He shows characteristics. Characteristics simply means his personality, how he behaves. Now, if you're writing a story with Ivan, we can change Ivan. Maybe he jumps out and he frightens little kids and the kids begin to cry. And then Ivan says, okay, you shouldn't steal. You should ask first. We're going to make a deal. I'm going to let you climb and pick the mangoes. Half for you guys, half for me. That way, Ivan is still believable, but he seems a little more sympathetic. All right? He becomes a nice old man. So, whenever you create a character, think about how they behave. Think about how you want to make them. All right? It's very important. Thank you for choosing PTI BetterGradesFast.com. I'll see you soon.